if you've ever had to wait for Andreas to do his hair, you'll know that he's a master of delay. So today we're using the Ernie Ball Ambient Delay pedal to kind of rock out some Spanish style stuff, because I think Spanish guitar sounds great with delay and we don't see it enough.
We don't see it enough.
You don't even use a delay pedal for a lot of your shows, right?
I don't use delay.
Yeah.
I've never used delay pedal.
But you do use reverb.
I use reverb like always.
You're the man at reverb.
Oh my gosh, I love
luscious.
it. I love
luscious
reverb.
reverb tones, right?
Actually, I have a friend. He's a master of reverb. But yeah, I'm the second master.
I'm gonna sell you on delay today because, to a certain extent, delay and reverb can be used in different ways to kind of emulate each other. Now, this pedal specifically is really cool because it has reverb built in. But first of all, I'm gonna turn the reverb all the way off.
Okay.
Another really kind of innovative thing about this pedal is it has the expression mix built in to a pedal. So you can kind of bypass it, like there, or you can kind of blend into it. So as a live performer, something that maybe you'd be really interested in.
Yeah, well, I would like to check it out.
All right, cool. So, very simple. Let's just put it all the way on. And then we have, essentially, we're going to avoid the reverb knob. We're going to talk about feedback and time. Okay? So, the best way to demonstrate this is if we turn feedback all the way off. Give me something, just give me a hit. You heard it one time. All right?
Oh, yeah.
If feedback's one time, you hear a signal,
yeah,
and then delayed to
like
a small time.
Like an echo.
You can turn this up. This is the time. I'm increasing the time, so when you hit something, you hear it later, and it stops.
I hear it later.
Okay? If you want to hear more...
Like a mountain that is farther away.
Exactly.
And it comes back to you.
Exactly. The mountain man speaks. You can increase the feedback, so now when you hit it, it's the same time, but you hear it happen more.
More time.
Right? So it kind of releases. Now, again, this is being used as an effect.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes you can kind of subtly use a delay to just enhance your general sound. So why don't you... I'm going to turn the time down a little bit, and then I'm going to turn the feedback's kind of at like noon, so try to kind of play around with that. Okay, so now it almost has like, it has a little bit of the sound of like a room that's kind of slapping back and forth.
Like the mountain got very close to you.
Exactly, you're in one of those close range mountains, you know, not one of the bigger ones.
You're like,
yeah.
Like inside a cave.
Sure, a cave, but you know, you're
found
really,
a cave in the
you're
mountain.
a man of exploration, if nothing else. So why don't you kind of play maybe just some kind of like arpeggio, kind of like Spanish guitar-ish type thing. Right? And now the time is still that of an effect. So I'm gonna turn the time down a little bit. Keep going, keep playing, real time. A lot of feedback, back off of it. So when you kind of hit that, the top of that arpeggio, I think it kind of gives like a subtle enhancement. Then if you were to add some reverb into it, oh, the romance. You can really wash it. Back it off. There's this clean signal. So I think it really enhances, as you can kind of hear.
And then when you do less notes, you can hear more of the effect.
Right.
When you like, when you do too many notes at once, like an arpeggio,
yeah,
then you can really hear what's going on.
Right.
But when you're doing just like a one note,
that's when you really hear the effect.
if you're gonna solo, for example.
Yeah, sure. So I think it kind of adds a lot of stuff. Now you can get,
cool.
Yeah, I mean you can really mess with this a lot. Like if you want to get more of an affected sound, you can kind of like increase the time. I'll put the time like at noon, and then like a lot of feedback, all the way feedback.
That's a cool time.
So now you can adjust your playing to that time.
It's almost like a loop.
I think playing with the delay pedal really kind
It's
of
so fun. Honestly.
it gets you into your own playing.
Oh my gosh!
When you lock into
I just
it.
wanted to keep playing.
I know, right?
So fun.
Another thing about this pedal specifically, it has a tap tempo insert. They sell like a little pedal that comes with that you can get aside from
that's
it.
cool.
Yeah, and then you can kind
So
of
you
tap
can-
in. Yeah. Especially if
Oh,
like,
that's cool. So you can like adjust your if you go into a different part of the song where it's like higher, like
Yes.
faster. You can tap your new tempo.
and hands free, because
I
that,
like that.
that would be the one drawback. If you're a performer, it's hard to adjust these on a pedal board.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So you know, for maybe like your show,
Especially if you're standing, like
Yeah.
if you're performing standing, you're gonna be going. You're gonna kill your
reaching
back.
around the back
gonna
of
kill
it.
your back.
No. That's terrible.
Unless you go to the gym and do a lot of those burpees and whatever.
Yeah, well, it's, you know, we don't have to talk about my gym skills. I think the results speak for themselves.
Oh yeah, I still want to get together and make a video of you in the gym playing basketball.
Oh man,
See if it's true that you're
Putting
so
that-
good. Like
putting
you
that
said.
word. You've heard word on the street. We don't have to get into that right now.
Oh, I will make you wear a GoPro and I'll film it in slow motion.
Yeah, so anyways, the tap tempo thing is nice to have if you're standing up and playing,
Yeah.
because then you're not at the mercy of whatever.
Yeah.
But again, I think it's really cool because as a performer, and again, you do a great live looping station, this could be something you can incorporate because you can easily bypass it and subtly bypass it and bring it in.
Yeah, that's cool. Like if you start the song, let's do a little demo of that.
Cool, sure.
Let's start
Alright.
without any kind of
Yeah, just clean.
And here we go.
I love it. I think those flourishes that Spanish guitar is known for sounds awesome.
Yeah,
with
I
the
like
delay
it.
pedal.
And you don't have to have it as much of the feedback, or you don't you can play with those things.
You can make it much more. So a lot of performers actually use delay instead of a reverb. I think you've kind of had some experience with that.
I know.
right?
I was telling him before we started this video that I saw a guy playing the saxophone in where my sister works in Mexico, and at a hotel resort, and he was playing a solo sax. It sounded beautiful, and I'm like, what kind of reverb is that? It's beautiful reverb. And he's like, it's not even a reverb. It's a delay. And I'm like, wow. It's a different sound, similar to reverb, it's just different and nice.
Yeah, it is. On the bows, make sure that we both use that tone match. Sometimes on the vocals, I'll put the delay on actually, and it sounds so good.
Wow.
So, just delay pedals is something that, you know, maybe you want to use in situations where it's not just, oh, I just want to have this spacey effect.
Yeah.
I'm just using it for kind of different reasons, you know?
No, I like it. I like it. And with an electric guitar, I bet you that sounds awesome too, with distortion.
Of course.
Little
of
solo.
course.
Oh my gosh. Oh, by the way, before we go,
Please.
there is a song that uses this kind of from a band called Héroes del Silencio,
Yeah?
and they use a lot of delay. You should probably put a link. I'll send you a link of
Okay,
one of the
cool.
songs you
I'll
can
put it in there,
offer
yeah.
to your subscribers.
Absolutely.
So you check it out. They use a lot of that kind of stuff with an electric guitar, and it sounds amazing.
Yeah, this is cool.
Héroes
I
del Silencio.
just think it's a perfect combination between that kind of like finger style thing
Yeah.
and kind of hearing the repeats and stuff like that. So, just kind of wanted to run through the spaces, kind of to introduce you guys to the Ernie Ball Ambient Delay. It's been out for a little while, but I just recently acquired it, so shout out to Ernie Ball for that. And if you guys have
Hey,
any
where's
questions-
my pedal?
I don't know, maybe
Hey,
you should,
Ernie.
maybe you should
Hey,
hit him up.
Ernie.
I know, right?
That guy Ernie.
Ernie.
They told me
Ernie's
he's
a
a
tough
ball, but
sell.
still, I mean.
Yeah, he's a ball. A ball and a biscuit. Old Ernie.
Can you send my address to Ernie?
I'll do what I can.
Don't put it on the link.
Ernie's a busy guy.
Yeah, but don't put it on the description
Yeah.
of the video. Just send
No.
it directly
Okay,
to Ernie.
Sure,
Thanks.
absolutely.
All right,
Check
Ernie.
out my man's channel for some more of this fiery madness that he's got going on.
Hey, I had 600 subscribers when I started my channel.
Yeah?
Thanks to this guy right here and his advice and my hard work, I now have 3.4K.
Oh, and it's only going up, my man.
It's only going up, brothers and sisters.
So help spread the word. Let us know what you want to see more of this guy. I think some pedal demos would be cool for us to do.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's easy.
And
easy
blending
to
a
do.
little bit of light gigs too. That's kind of fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know what you guys want to see more of. Hit up my man Andreas on his channel, link below. I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks a lot.